So hey everybody, this is Donna Shiver. I'm talking to you from my studio tonight. It is the 20th of September. I have been away from doing videos for quite some time. It's something that I've been trying to get back into. So I'm going to do a little sketch tonight. This is just going to be something loose and something fun. I have a little pewter salt shaker here that I've set up with a little bit of water. It's actually dribbling, so I've set it into this little lid that is a vitamin lid for a bottle that I had. I put a couple of little flowers for my garden in here. I'm going to do a little sketch and just talk. I hope everybody's doing well, and scoot some things over. So I've got, from my angle here, you guys are seeing it from the top, of course. I'm seeing it from the side view, and so we've got a shape that is kind of like a vase, but it has a very wide bottom to it, so it's kind of a shape that, let's see if I can draw it, it kind of looks like this, so it's a cylinder, and then it flares out sort of like this. Okay. Like I said, it's an old pewter salt shaker. These are just a couple of little small flowers for my garden, so I just wanted to put them in something very quick. So it has, of course, the opening here. The top for this, walk over here, the top for this little salt shaker is right here. But I took it off and I just plopped the flowers in there. Like I said, it's a pewter little shaker, so it's beginning to leak. I placed it into a lid. So I'm going to look at it from this side view and just, like I say, do a little sketch. I like it because from what I'm seeing over here, this flower is sort of going over to the left, leaning over to the left. I'm going to see if I can pull that one out a little bit. So I'm going to have sort of these two different directions, this way and this way, with petals that come up like this. So all of these little petals will come this way and do this, and I've got leaf structures that are in here like so, and then this little flower over here is doing, you know, something like this. So that'll be kind of the way that the two flowers will be positioned. So here I go. I'm going to flip my sketchbook over because I took up some of that space. So I was just trying to give you an idea of what I'm seeing, and because I know it's different from what you're seeing. But this is a way for me to kind of share. So I'm going to start by trying to figure out maybe the placement, and I'm working with a Sharpie, just a permanent little Sharpie marker, by the way. So I'm going to start with this center of the flower over here. It's shaking a little bit. Let's see, I'm just going to kind of, like I said, I'm going to keep it loose. There's no telling what it'll look like when I'm done, because I'm going to be talking at the same time a little bit. If I get quiet, it's because I'm thinking. I'm just going to kind of do little loopy things. So this little petal here is coming out this way. I really like that, so I'm going to try to capture that. Try to stay out of the way. Sometimes it's really hard to draw and stay out of the way, or paint and stay out of the way. Okay, so fairly happy with that. Like I said, I'm not trying to be too persnickety with this. I'm just trying to have some fun with it. It's just nice to be drawing. There's a little bud right here. Let's see if I can kind of indicate that little leaf structure. This leaf is kind of interesting. All right, and here we go with the, so this is the round plane of the salt shaker. So I'm just, you know, I'm not trying to think about this too terribly much. I'm just kind of doing stuff. And sometimes that's the way life is. You're not sure what you're doing. You just try something, see if it works. So I'm going to kind of bring this down. So I'm seeing this from a very perspective-driven sort of point of view, and trying to figure out when I can, how bulbous to make this, when I can kind of, okay, that's not too bad. I'm okay with that. So this is the plane that sits on the surface of my board. It's just a piece of board, no big deal. Nothing particularly special about it. All right, these petals are going upward, so I'm going to see if I can mimic that. Again, not trying to fuss too much with it, just let's have some fun. It's almost time for me to go to bed, and I get up really early. So it's just kind of a little exercise before I go to bed. It relaxes me. I enjoy it. So little dots here. I did the same thing kind of over here. There's little dots, trying to give some texture. And try to give some of that dark inside the little pewter dish or vessel. I'm going to bring this out. So just because I made those lines doesn't mean I can't change it up. Okay, so that's kind of it. I'm going to give these little things some dark. Trying to think what I can make dark and what I can make sort of light. That's when you're working with black and white. Clearly, you got to think about what's going to be light, what's going to be dark. See if I can give some roundness to that plain, rather circular kind of plane. A little grounding there. There's a shadow that comes out this way. If I had watercolor up here, I could do some of that, but I don't. It's downstairs, and I'm not going to pause and go get it. I'm just going to work through this. Oh yeah, this is that leaf. So you can work with, clearly you can work with building up some line, or you can just do contour, which is always a lot of fun, and I love just working with contour line. A little darker right here. Okay. That's about it. I'm going to sign this baby. I don't even know how long the video is. But this has been super fun. I hope everybody is doing well out there. I miss doing these videos and I'm going to try to get back into it. Just some life changes and things like that going on here personally, and thanks for your support, guys. This is Donna Shiver from Woodstock, Georgia. Just a little doodle, a little scribble before I go to bed. Love y'all. Bye-bye.